Hi, Kat Miller here. Hope you're doing amazing. Hey, have you ever been in a sales conversation and you hear someone say, I'll let you know, or I'll get back to you, or I'll think about it? Have you heard those words come out of people's mouths? It's not particularly fun when you hear that, especially if you've been really excited and you've really looked forward to talking to this person and it feels like a great match and you feel like you've done everything you can, but it just hasn't worked. Or maybe you've been in one of those awkward moments where you're sharing your offer with a group, maybe in a workshop, and you've just felt so uncomfortable and you've just wanted to get out of there and escape as fast as possible because you feel awkward. I've totally been there. I know what it feels like. But in this video, I want to talk to you about a few tweaks that you can be making so that you are met with genuine excitement and people saying yes when you share your offer. You know, as coaches, we're selling something quite unique, aren't we? We're selling something that's basically invisible. And while someone understands, I buy this lipstick and I know what it is and I know what it does, and I know that I'm going to pay this certain amount of money and receive this tangible thing. Whereas with coaching, it's a little bit more invisible. So we need to get really good at communicating the journey that we're going to take someone on and what are the tangibles that they're going to get, what are the clear steps that they're going to get, and also what is the transformation at the end of it, what's the result, because people buy solutions to their problems. They don't buy coaching because they enjoy just sitting down and being coached. Most people don't buy coaching for that reason. They buy it because they have a problem and they want a solution, they want a result. And so in this video, I'm going to share with you some helpful strategies that can really make a big difference for you in the way that you communicate your value as a coach, because we are selling something quite different. You know, even other service providers that are maybe providing something like a massage, we all know what that means. We all, you know, obviously there's different variations in terms of how good the massage is going to be, but we understand, you know, what we're going to get. Whereas coaching, it's a little bit trickier. So we have to be more strategic and we have to be smart about what we're doing. So I'm sharing some things that can help you if you're tired of hearing maybe I'll think about it, let me get back to you, and not hearing from people, so that you can start enrolling more clients that are excited to work with you, that are genuinely the right fit for you. So if you're here live, welcome. So good to have you here. Always love connecting with you. Please do write some comments. Please do give this a like and write your comments. I always appreciate your interaction. So I had a call with a client recently and it got me thinking, and it's not the first time I've heard this, but we were working through her marketing and we were looking at where the gaps are. So I analyze people's businesses to see where the gaps in their pipeline are actually leaking. And this particular lady is very good at social media. She was getting people booking into her calendar because she's very consistent, but she wasn't getting enough people signing up from her marketing. And so I dug a little bit deeper, and what I realized was exactly what she needed fixing. When she talked about her offer, when I asked her about her offer, and your offer is what you sell, basically, what is it that you sell? And the offer that you make to a potential client. When she talked about it, she didn't sound confident at all about it when she was talking about it. And so she was sharing with me some of the reactions that people were you know, some of the reactions that she was getting when people were talking to her about her offer and her coaching program. And I could tell where the problem was, because if you're not getting a good conversion rate, meaning people come into your strategy session and you're not getting a good amount of those people signing up into your offer, you know, like 50% or more, one clue to look at to see where the problem lies is actually if people, for example, if people need a lot of convincing, if people are presenting a lot of objections, you're probably not effectively communicating the value of what it is that you offer. And so for people to buy from you, there's an essential key that's needed, which is how you feel about your offer. So there's one thing to have a great offer, to have an irresistible offer that has all the elements in it that I recommend. There's 8 different elements I recommend go into a great offer. There's one thing to have that, but there's another thing to actually be able to sell that, to be able to communicate that. And if we can't communicate the value of that, if we don't feel excited about it, if we don't feel like this is such a no-brainer, this is so valuable, I know that this person is going to get such a transformation from my program. If you want people to have excitement about working with you, one thing you need to change, if you've got your offer in place and it's got all the elements, for example, it's priced correctly, it has a great guarantee, it has awesome inclusions in it. If all those things are in place, the one thing you need to change so that people will be excited to work with you is the relationship that you have to your offer. I'm not sure if you've thought about this before, but you have a relationship with your offer. So when you have a positive relationship with what you offer and you have a strong mindset around your conviction that this offer is going to get someone a result, this is going to actually transform their lives. I have full faith in my offer. I have confidence that it works. That's going to flow out of you to other people, right? So to have a good relationship with your offer, you need conviction. Conviction is having bulletproof conviction, confidence in what you offer. It's having certainty that's unshakable, that your offer works, that if people follow it, it works. And I know this can be tricky when you're starting out because it's not like you're going to have 100% confidence when you're starting out. Probably, most people don't. Your confidence will grow over time as you give your brain more and more evidence that your offer works. So it's not something that you're just straight out of the gate, rock solid. I'm not saying you're going to feel 100% perfectly confident all the time. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that if you don't work on your offer and your relationship to your offer, then people are going to feel it. Would you agree? Would you agree that the way someone speaks about their offer, the way someone invites you in, whether they rush it, whether they are trying to quickly get you off the call because they feel uncomfortable, maybe they do a 90-minute presentation, like some type of online masterclass, and their offer is just hey, just reach out if you want to talk to me. Thank you for coming. And it's just a really quick little offer that they just skim past. Or they do the opposite and they spend so long trying to convince you in this really kind of desperate energy that you should want what I'm offering, right? So we've got those two ends of the spectrum where we don't have enough confidence and so we just skip past it or rush it or don't follow people up or don't make many offers. Like if you want to know how you feel about your offer, if you want some of the clues about your relationship with your offer, just think about your offer right now as a coach, what it is that you're actually offering, whether it's a 12-week program or a 12-month program or a block of 8 sessions or whatever it is that you offer. How do you feel about it? Like what emotions come to you when I ask that question? How do you feel about your offer? And if you don't have words coming up like excited, can't wait to share it with people, I make regular offers because my program is so good, it's so effective, it's so transformative, I can't wait to tell people about it. If you're stuck in the story of I don't want to sell, I do this for free because I love it, these stories that reinforce that your offer is actually not valuable, then we need to work on your offer itself, the actual offer, and we need to work on our mindset. I want to give you some reflective questions that will really help you to work out and pinpoint what areas you need to focus on in your relationship to your offer. So the first question is, do I have clarity about the results my offer promises? Do I have clarity about the results my offer promises? Not the features, not how many coaching calls there are, how much access they get to training courses, things like that. Not those things, but the results. And is your promise very specific or is it vague? like the clear solution that someone gets. Another question, do I feel certain about the value of the offer? Do I feel certain about the value? How well am I communicating the value of your offer? So it's one thing to know the value of your offer. It's another thing to be able to actually communicate that so that someone gets it. Another question is there a journey that people go on with clear steps? Because people pay for a path. People pay for a path. So if you don't have a journey set up where people can clearly see, and ideally visually, I always recommend that you have some type of diagram to show people the roadmap or the path that they're going to go on. Is there a clear journey? If you just say, hey, we just see what comes up and we just go with the flow, that doesn't give people a lot of certainty in what they're paying for. You want to show people that I've got organized knowledge. People pay for organized knowledge. They will pay you because you're more organized in an area of life that they want to be more organized in. So if you're kind of disorganized about it and a bit casual about it, I mean, I'm not saying in coaching that you have to follow a strict curriculum. Of course, there's going to be flow. Of course, you're going to play what's in front of you. This is what I was always taught as a coach is play what's in front of you. And I do, I have a clear structure, but we deviate. People say, hey, Kat, I need work on my mindset today. Okay, let's go. What's going on? And we play what's in front of us. But we do need to have a structured journey that we take people on. How much is your offer related to your content? So when you put content out in the world, is it directly related to the offer that you have? Or are you kind of doing more comfortable content because you're maybe afraid to talk about your offer? How are you actually selling the offer? Like, what are you doing to sell your coaching offer? So like I mentioned, there are 8 essential elements that I recommend go into an offer. And when you have all of these elements in place, plus you have the conviction, the mindset work, that's when people get more excited to work with you. So just imagine, if you could sell your offer at a high price, at a price that it's worth, that you know that you're honoring your value, your worth, and you could do this in a way that you have conviction. Imagine if your offer was a complete no-brainer for your clients, for your ideal clients, and you just loved sharing about it. Imagine what that could be like. This is possible for you. And the best way to do this is to optimize your offer to make it irresistible for your ideal client, because that is going to help your conviction. That is going to increase your certainty and your confidence by having just a rock solid, awesome offer that you're so proud of. You will probably make more offers. You'll probably be out there in the marketplace talking about it even more. You'll probably get more word of mouth referrals. You'll probably get a way higher conversion rate in your sales conversations, and you'll get better results for people. So if you want to stand out more in the marketplace, if you want to have more clarity on what people receive when they work with you, if you want that crucial conviction that you need to sell your offer, if you want more people to convert to clients so that you ultimately have more income, more impact, and more freedom, which is why most of us are in business, then having an irresistible offer is one of the most important assets you can have in business. It's an asset. And creating an offer where people can clearly see the value and they don't question the price is one of the most important things you can focus on in your business. So I'm getting my Inner Circle community together this month on Zoom for a virtual VIP business growth retreat. You may have heard of it. It's a members only event, but I've decided to open it up to a few select coaches who really need support at the moment to grow their business, really want to attract more clients. And in the event, I'm going to be guiding you through the process to optimize your offer and get it done, actually get it done during the time we have together. So having that space to get guidance and get a clear process and focus to actively work together is priceless, right? So if you're interested, just comment below with the word guest and I'll send you over the details and the dates. And basically you'll be working in a supportive environment and you'll get guidance every step of the way. You'll be actually testing your offer with real life people right before you just put it out in the marketplace and hope it works. You'll be you have an opportunity to practice it and practice sharing it, getting feedback, getting advice from other people, getting inspiration, getting my signature process to go through. So it's a real deep dive immersion so that you know exactly what needs to go into your offer, but also exactly what you need to sell it. And so that you get that conviction, you get that clarity, you get the certainty and the confidence that you need to actually sell your offer. So you feel really good about it. So you feel proud of it. So you can't wait to share it with people. And you have that confidence that you know it will sell. And people will be excited to jump in, which is what we want. So if you haven't already registered and you're interested, just drop the word guest into the comments now. Or if you're watching this later, I'll have the link available around this video. So I hope that was helpful. I hope it got you thinking. So reflecting on those question prompts, you might want to go back and reflect on those questions, and that will help you pinpoint the areas to focus on so that you can really develop not only your offer, but your confidence and conviction to sell your offer with certainty. So I hope that's been helpful. Until we meet again, keep shining, keep sharing, keep showing up. The world is waiting for your words. Take care, my friends. Lots of love. Talk to you soon. Bye.